Okay, 2 seconds. Hold up. You can hear the music. Yeah, and I think my audio is coming through as well. Yeah, I think fine. Yep. Sweet. Been not a member since October. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it.
Hey. Nothing much. I literally just saw the fucking. I literally just. I was like browsing through OpenSea, and I saw like the. Like, so. Like, I saw this. I saw this one that was like just. It was just too. It was honestly like the vehicle design was just too epic. Like. It was perfect. I've never seen a better designed sci-fi vehicle in my life.
Thanks.
Well, yeah, like land, like in terms of land vehicles, it's subjectively the best. Like, it's the best one I've seen.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, in terms of spaceships, obviously, my favorite is obviously the Shimtar from Star Wars. It's Darth Maul's ship.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like I'm really into like symmetry and stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna make something cool today too. Well,
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah, like honestly, it kind of just looked like. By the way, it's 11:30. By the way, it's let me give you the it's it's 91.36.66.17.18.10.40.54.01.
There's go to the.
Oh, the
Go
ID
to
to your
the
to your
details. Yeah, go to the details. It'll give you like an actual token ID, and
Wait,
you can also
yeah.
give us the
like a
OpenSea.
4-digit
Yeah, let me give you a
ID.
photo.
Yes,
Yeah, let me give you a photo. Yeah, because it's this long ass name. Just this boyo.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
That's a solid one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, let me Wait. What's that program, by the way?
Program's called Medium. It's on the Oculus headset or Quest and Meta headset.
Yeah, I refuse to call them Meta because I mean they will never, like, as long as I'm alive, they'll never escape their reputation.
Yeah, the Oculus headset, and basically what I'm trying to do is I made a bunch of stuff in AI, and then I'm gonna try to sculpt like a mix of all this stuff happening here.
Wait a minute. Like these designs are like mostly made by AI?
Yeah, all of this. I made this yesterday.
Nice.
Just piping like text for like Halloween Gundam stuff. So there's a bit of everything. Some of them are like pretty bad.
Yeah.
Some of them
Yeah,
are,
like-
are cool.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. But like but that's actually insane. And also, thanks for telling me the name of the program. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a solo game developer,
Oh, yeah.
and that shit could make 3D that shit looks like it makes 3D modeling like easy.
Yeah, definitely easier. I wouldn't say easy, but
Yeah. Yeah,
for sure.
relatively.
Yeah, it's a good mix between like sketching and modeling. There's less focus on tools. If you want to make a game out of it, you still need like to do low poly and all that stuff, which is more tedious, but you kind of need to do.
Yeah.
Cool. What type of game are you making?
It's a 3D action adventure, like good old fashioned power fantasy simulator.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so basically like I'm really excited to like say like one of the features. It's like that you can essentially like just bust through almost any wall in the game.
Oh, that's cool. Like physics based.
Yeah, like yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Spooky. How you doing, Splazzy?
I'm doing well, man. I'm getting ready to head out to New York. I just wanted to stop in. I'm watching you on Twitch, though.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Keep it on in the background, you know?
Yeah, I'm about to start that drive. I got a 2.5 hour drive.
And watch the stream while you drive, dude.
That's audio.
I don't know if it's
audio.
safe, but
yeah,
I'll try.
no crashing, okay? Don't need that on the headlines. Man crashes while watching A.N.I.M.O Twitch stream.
I'm punking back.
That'd be good publicity, though.
Thing about streaming and driving. Anyways, yeah, it looks really like, damn. That software looks really cool.
It's super fun to use, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Does it cost money?
No, this one's free.
Yo, let's go.
You need the headset though, but pretty sure it's free.
Oh yeah, I have a Vive Cosmos.
Oh, it only works on the Quest or fucking Oculus software though. You need like the Oculus store.
Oh shit. Well.
Hey, you need to have PC for this one though, for Medium.
What do you mean PC? It's only
Like
PC.
PC VR, or can you just have it on your standalone headset?
Oh, it's only on PC because it requires quite a bit of like processing power, so it wouldn't run on just standalone.
Right.
You can work untethered too. Like
I tried it,
streaming.
Splazzy, and you need the PC, or else it's just like
I
slow as
think there was like this Oculus like emulator. Like I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
I might be able to use that.
Yeah, you can try it. I'm sure somebody tried it on the Vive or even Index. I'm sure.
I used the Vive Cosmos with like with the external tracking faceplate and 2 Vindex controllers.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I honestly chose that headset specifically because like it was a Vive, and I got it on eBay for like $800 with the wireless adapter.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anyway, so thanks everyone for tuning in to our Twitch stream. As you know, we're trying to do something fun, something cool for Halloween. Mech, I've already showed you guys. He created this
Halloween
list of things to take a look at as reference, and we're gonna go for it, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it looks.
I like that man. That made that.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a spooky bat.
Yeah.
It is a spooky bat. That's right. Just for the sake of the stream, I think I'm gonna have to ask everyone to mute, and then one at a time we'll kind of let people ask questions. Type deal.
All right. Let me find the mute button.
And I'll be in Gen Chat as well, so if you have a question, you can ask it in Gen Chat, and then I can ask back to answer. Let me see.
Oh, actually, that's my turn.
Let's go!
Toshi.
Toshi, my man.
As long as you know exactly who it is as soon as he comes in with that.
That's right.
It's swinging.
Dude, I gotta be real with you guys. I gotta thank the notifications, man. That little bell, thank God, bro. Thank God for that little bell. Let's get it. Let's check it out. What's up, McNuggy?
What's up, Toshi? How you doing, bro?
Everything good, man. Watching your stream right now. What are you up to? Oh, I see a bat.
Yeah.
See a bat here. Yeah.
Do some Halloween bullshit. It's gonna be fun.
Halloween bullshit.
That's what he says, but in reality, it's going to be a masterpiece, as we all know. So, anyone have any burning questions they want to ask right now? Because maybe we'll drop some alpha on the stream. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, are we?
I don't know. Maybe.
I was just here to make bullshit.
It's an AMA, so people are welcome to ask questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether or not we answer them, I don't know. We'll see. Well, whatever legally allowed, I guess.
Yep.
Mech, what's your favorite shape of pasta?
Oh, I don't know if I can say it on stream.
Oh, I know. You have it. He sent you the gift. So you know exactly what it is.
My favorite shape pasta. I don't know. I kind of like the smaller ones. I don't know the name, but I'll draw it for you. Kind of like this. I like that a lot.
Like the rigatoni type stuff?
It's smaller. Like,
Okay.
you know, like this size maybe.
Okay.
Or like spaghetti too. But yeah.
I like them too.
Yeah, usually I have a board with like a bunch of references, but I was thinking of doing something different where I make my own reference with the AI stuff and pull shapes that are interesting from what I see. The AI I've been using or trying to learn is Stable Diffusion, and it's free. It runs local on your machine, and you can create a bunch of different stuff with it. It's pretty cool. I don't know it well enough to explain it right now, but once I get a better grip on it, maybe I'll do another stream where I go more in detail how to make all the AI stuff. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You can just type whatever you want and it just appears. It's pretty fun. It's the most important part of making a mech is having extremely thick thighs.
Hey, Max Bag, can you mute yourself? We can hear your feedback.
I think Red is able to mute people.
Just kidding. Thank you, Red.
I think I can sort of move people, yeah.
Don't forget to remove that though later.
I don't remember which one. Is it the normal mute or the server mute? I think it's a server mute. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a professional streamer, so let me know if the audio on Twitch or in Discord is like too loud, if people coming in are too loud, their music's too loud, stuff like that. Put a quick floor, see how this mech stands. If it feels solid on the floor, kinda. Just get a nice balance. It's tiny feet.
The body is gigantic. His tiny little bat head looks like it's getting eaten by the whole mech.
Yeah, I'm going for something a bit extra. Just a bit more space on the floor. I was kind of seeing some like detached elements that are pretty cool, so maybe I'll do something with the arms where they're not connected mechanically to the body. Maybe it's like, you know, floating or some like tubes or something, maybe more organic. I saw somebody on Twitter that wanted to see something more organic, so maybe I'll try that. Okay, good mix of Biomech. not so bad. Maybe something behind to balance it. Some sort of butt. Right now I'm just blocking in shapes. I'll go in later and detail everything. I'm still trying to get a good balance. Just overall silhouette. Something that feels heavy. As far as the arm goes, I kind of liked, really big arms with tiny biceps. That's a cool shape. I really like that one too, but I don't know if I can make it work with what we're trying to do. Maybe if we have time, I'll make another one. Feels kind of nice, maybe longer. This guy is gonna be so big. Try something a bit different. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have some mech part here, and I'm gonna have some organic stuff happening in between the arms and the torso. Grab a more organic brush. It's a bit spaghetti. Kind of cool. Do we like this? I feel like the stance is a bit off. If we do big arms like this, maybe it's gonna be more like it's standing on its front legs. Like this, maybe.
I like its tiny little back legs.
Yeah. Gorilla kind of stance.
Yeah, definitely. The bat's overcompensating for its small stature.
Yep. And we need to tilt the whole front down. Bigger. That's what's so good with this software. You can change stuff really fast and change the stance, change the proportions. Usually when you work in 3D, changing all that stuff takes forever, so you're kind of scared to do it. Or you feel lazy, you don't want to do it. Needs the knee pads because he's gonna drag his knees on the floor. Yeah, that's fun.
You're gonna beef up his arms a little bit.
I kind of like the spaghetti business. Because like if we make everything big,
I know it's too big, too much.
it's good. Like he has big torso, big arms, big hands, big thighs. Although it's kind of cool, kind of like a Akira mech stuff happening here. Look at this tiny guy, bro.
That's what I said. He looks so small. You know what? It is what it is. This is like mega bot.
I mean,
That's not too bad.
I think it's less dramatic with the large head.
yeah,
More appropriate.
we like drama though. Scale it just a little bit.
Tell us a little bit about this this interview that you had recently. Give us a little
Oh yeah.
backstory. How did it go?
So I got an interview on YouTube for a podcast with this guy called Anton, and he's been using a program called 3D Code, which was the program I was using before Medium. And yeah, we talked about 3D stuff. He was really interested about NFTs, so we talked about A.N.I.M.O. And yeah, just shooting the shit with somebody that do the same job as I do. It's always fun. Comparing like software and process. Like he did these interview with a bunch of other artists, but I'm glad I'm not part of the.
You're part of the select circle
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
You're part of the circle.
It's not a big channel, but at the same time, I don't do a ton of interviews and even streams. It's only my like third one, so it's always fun to learn how to talk a little bit.
Yeah. For sure. Did he tell you when it'll be available for us to have?
Yep, he said a couple weeks, like a week or two maybe.
Okay. We'll definitely post that up.
Yep, I'll definitely share it when we get it.
And for everyone that is here, Magic actually also did a interview recently that we'll post the link soon for everybody to rewatch at your leisure.
It's more about the technical aspect of the project and project development. It was super interesting to listen to.
Yeah, I know everybody has questions because, like myself, most of us are not game devs, and so we don't really fully understand the whole process from start to finish. And that's kind of the beauty of this whole process and this project, is that everyone kind of gets to see piece by piece how things are done. Let's see. Anyone have any questions they want to ask?
Well, I have something to say, like, for like everybody. I actually managed to, like, I actually did some research, and you can actually run
Mech,
medium.
do you have a favorite pilot from A.N.I.M.O, and why is it the duck?
Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat, Luffy, please?
You can
Do you have a favorite pilot from A.N.I.M.O, and why is it the duck?
Yeah, you can use any headset to friggin' use medium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's possible.
The question was, why is your favorite pilot the duck?
The duck is actually close enough. It's the chicken, but I'll say the duck just to make you happy.
So Mech secretly was Team Farm the whole time, I guess. That's what I'm hearing now, 6 months later.
Yep.
So good thing that they won, because it would have been very sad.
Definitely not rigged.
Not rigged at all, not even close. Farm just showed up and did their thing, so.
Yeah, all the history points from those artist voting that was maybe on the team or something.
I mean, considering the fact that Exotic and Farm both pumped out a bunch of stuff, I don't know.
So I got the major shapes in. It feels nice, the balance and the overall silhouette. Now I'm gonna start to put more details and like little intricate bits like this. The stuff that's happening in the AI, it's not great. I'm more using it for general inspiration and like feel. I can pull some of these shapes, but I don't know. Try to make sure that parts don't clank too much together. There's still some clearance for movement.
much time do you typically take to kind of look at your reference material, come up with an idea, and then, you know, have a game plan for how you're doing it? Because obviously for us right now, it looks like you're freehanding it, but I know you've already thought about kind of how all the pieces go together and like how you want it to breathe.
Well, I am kind of freehanding it. The research process, usually I take like a morning. Like I'll start working at 10, and then by lunch I have ref gathered, and then I know what I want to do. Like I'll take time to, you know, drink coffee and then research what I'm doing. And then after dinner I have like digested all of the information, and then I'm ready to start doing whatever. As far as like functioning parts and all that stuff, how it should work, it's years of like training. It doesn't just happen like that. But if I have to research something more complex in terms of mechanism and all that stuff, I'm not afraid to take more time. Like the more you plan, the less fucking around you're gonna do. You're gonna be more focused on what you're trying to achieve. It's not gonna be like in the dark, fumbling to try to make stuff work.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I know you said something similar last time. On our last sculpt, you kind of looked at how some of those levers and pulleys and things like that work on the forklifts, and then and wasn't like pretty much the only thing you really needed to know. It was like, how does it actually function moving up and down?
Yeah, last time like we did a forklift. Actually, it was the same colors, so it's pretty funny. But it was like a real thing that happened in the world, so people, when they look at a forklift, they know what it's like. But right now I can make more stuff up because that's not a real thing. There's research happening in the back with like the anatomy of it, so like gorilla anatomy, I guess, or
right,
you know, it kind of has the Winston stance when walking on the knuckles.
So like something like that, you might take a quick look and just see exactly how they balance.
Yeah.
But that's like the biggest thing that you would need to know.
I mean, most stuff has the, like, I'm trying to sketch it quickly, but most stuff has very like normalized anatomy. So there's a torso, there's gonna be like one part for the arms, another part for the arms, a middle section, a bottom section, one leg part, another leg part, and then a head, right?
Right.
But then you can change the proportions to all of that, and it still kind of makes sense, right? You can get different looking creatures with different proportions. Bigger legs, or smaller legs, bigger torso, you know, bigger arms, shorter arms, thicker. Like it's always the same part, but they're rearranged differently. So between almost all the animals, except the insects, that's another thing, but like this, it's always the same bones, but arranged in a different way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what we're kind of doing here, trying to find distribution of all these parts that look nice, but also still make sense with the anatomy.
Right. They'll function.
Yep.
In your mind, at least. Is there a particular order that you like going in? So just now you pretty much you were like torso and then worked your way out. So is that how you generally like to do things?
It depends of what I'm trying to do. When I do animal stuff, I usually start with the pilot and then make a base for the pilot and then grow from there. I rarely start with like the legs, but if I want to make something that has cool legs, I start with the legs first. So if I know what I'm trying to make is a crab, right? And I still need a base to put the legs on, but I'll like start designing the main features. Like I'll start designing the pincers and then the leg stuff, and then build from there. Like I start with the important feature first, and in animal stuff, the important feature is the pilot.
Which duck you would argue is always the ducks.
Yeah, exactly. But for this one, I started with the front part because I kind of liked what was going on here with the pumpkin kind of look. I'm not trying to copy exactly this, it's just inspiration, but I kind of like the fact that it's multiple shapes and it kind of looks round and squashed like a pumpkin. It's
so
hard.
Is that what you typed in for reference? Was animal and pumpkin or mechanical pumpkin?
Yeah, it was. We can look, but it was like Halloween, Gundam, Evangelion, some Metal Gear in there. Like it even gave me like Evangelion like stills with the characters. There's some in there that like Ghibli. If we scroll through, see more Evangelion stuff. But yeah, it's a bit of everything. But it's still like, oh, it pulled up the Shinji and the Dark Clouds. Some of them are fucking really weird. It's like, oh, Halloween mech. Okay, nice. The mech and then you got a pumpkin.
Nice.
Some of them are fun. But that's a bit on the nose. It's a bit cheesy. Yeah, some of these are just bad. But this is cool. You know, you gotta pick what you like, because with AI you can just generate infinite stuff, and it's what you do with it at the end that's gonna be important. But it's easy to generate like hundreds and hundreds of images. You have to know what to pick, where to go, like what's good and what's bad. Because if not, you're just gonna generate stuff forever.
Yeah, makes sense. What's your general feeling about AI art? You know, like that's kind of like the new.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call it the new meta, but like it's becoming more popular now. You know, people are starting to talk about it. There's AI NFT projects coming out. How do you feel about it? I mean, just you personally.
Personally, I really like it. I'm really hyped about it because it's a new tool. It feels fresh. Like right now, more and more people are using it, so it feels less fresh. But as a tool, it's super new and it's super powerful. Like I can create all of this in an hour. Before, if I had to sketch all that stuff,
it would take you days.
Take days.
I mean, yeah.
The same way, like the VR stuff is saving me time while I work. AI is gonna save me a bunch of time to gathering references, and it's really, really a powerful tool. I get that some people are upset because it's stealing work from other artists, or stealing style. But the way I see it, it's a tool. You gotta learn how to use it, and it can just make your life better. Like I'm trying to understand how this tool can make my job easier as a designer. And there's a bunch of different ways. So like you can make a really loose or shitty sketch and then shoot it to the AI, and it's gonna figure out all the details for you and then make a more beautiful illustration out of it, which is pretty cool. But at the end of the day, if you just have a pretty illustration, you're not gonna go anywhere because everybody can make a pretty illustration. It's what you do with it. Like, do you make a game? Do you make a 3D model? Do you make a movie? Do you make a art book or merch? Or it has to be applied to something. And I think right now people are too focused on the art part. They're saying, oh, AI art isn't art, or it's not drawing. Yeah, of course it's not drawing, but it's still art. Like you can't gatekeep art and say, I don't like what you're doing, it's not art. Like art is made to express yourself or rebel. Like who are you to tell me what art is, you know?
Right.
That's an interesting point, because at some point, you know, you're putting in the inputs to get the output.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like it's just happening out of thin air. Like you're determining what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
To happen.
Or like photography.
So it can't happen
right?
without that input.
If you take pictures with a camera, somebody that draws a portrait with a ball pen, and it takes them 20 hours, and then you just show up and take a picture of someone, they're gonna be like, oh, you're cheating. Well, no, it's still art, but it's a different way of doing it, right?
Yeah, but there's you're totally right. I think it's funny though, there's a similar argument to photographers when they get upset about things like iPhones making photography super quote unquote easy, right? And like accessible, and so they get pissed because like back in the day they had to take a photo and develop the film and then take it into a dark room and develop it, and now it's like, oh, digital's easy, digital's cheating. So that whole like idea is not new.
Yeah, it applies to every time there's new technology or way of doing stuff. Like I remember when I started doing concept art, people were starting to do photo bashing, which is taking photos and then editing them in Photoshop to make it look like it's a drawing, right? And it's like, oh, you're cheating, you're not drawing everything from scratch. Well, like, yeah, no shit. Like I don't have a month to draw something. I have 2 days. I'm gonna use the shortcuts I need to use. I'm gonna use the tools I have to make the best stuff I can, right?
Yeah, I think there's that sense of superiority though. It's like, well, I took more time making this thing, so therefore it's inherently more valuable somehow, or better. I think that's a really outdated way of looking at things.
Like it's different for production work and fine art. These are two different industries, but at the end of the day, just make what you want to make, and don't listen to people that tell you, oh, it's not art, or you shouldn't do it that way.
I think a lot of it also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The whole reason why I got into this industry is because there's no diploma for it. There's no set way of doing it. You can just do whatever, and if the result is good, that's what's important.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's tough, right? Because I think a lot of people look at their hobbies as ways to make money instead of just doing them for fun. Because it's I don't know, it's like this weird thing. I don't know when it started or how it started or whatever, but it was like, how can I make money off things that I like? And that's a really good way to not like them anymore sometimes.
I definitely agree. It's hard to have your job and your hobby be the same thing.
It's super tough.
You need to distance yourself. You need to still have personal projects, or else you're gonna burn out if you only work all the time.
Yeah, and I think also you need to let yourself be bad at stuff too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like try new things and not worry about being super good at them right away.
I think listening to the way that you view the new AI technology, I guess, is exactly what I feel like a lot of new artists can use, right?
Yep.
I mean, they can start using it as reference now. So with my very limited artistic talents, you always copy somebody else's picture, right? Or you always copy somebody else's sketch,
Yeah,
or
for
you try to sketch something that exists in nature. Everybody sketched the apple, right? You draw like 5 million apples. But I do think that's a good way of looking at it, that you should view it as a tool, right? I mean, you should view it as a tool to help you become better at something else, instead of feeling maybe threatened. Perhaps is kind of what we're getting at. Is like a lot of people are feeling threatened. Like East Coast mentioned, that's a livelihood online. People feel like, oh, it's gonna whatever, devalue all the time and effort that I put into honing my masterpiece or honing my skills. But like, it can't take that away from you. Those skills are yours inherently.
Yeah.
So,
And what makes stuff unique is what you say with the tools, what you're trying to make. So now everybody has access to stuff that can make anything, right? So what do you want to make? Like, I want to make cute animals on robots. Like, that's what I'm trying to say to the world, right? But if you have all the tools and you're not saying anything, you're just making stuff like random generic art, you realize quickly that it's not your skills that were the issue to begin with. It was your head. What's in your imagination, what's in your creative juice, I guess. Like, same with 3D. It makes creating easier, but it's still not easy because you still need to make something cool at the end of the day, right? You can paint really, really well, but what are you trying to paint? You're trying to paint something that makes like, what kind of emotion you're trying to produce out of your painting, right? Like nostalgia or fear or beautiful scenery, like inspiring stuff. Or same with movies. What kind of movie you're trying to make,
Yeah, I think it's the same way with any sort of creative medium, right? I mean, music. Why do we say music is so powerful? Because it's trying to elicit some sort of emotion or some, imagery or something like that with the music itself.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I was thinking of with movies when you said those things.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of the movie directors talk about, when they're doing movies, in this scene I wanted to show this and this, and this angle because it'll augment this particular part of the scene. Very similar to the balance that you talk about on your mechs,
Yep.
So very interesting though.
So it just makes the whole creative process more accessible to people, and people don't need to learn how to draw for 10 years before they can make a cool image. They can make the image right away. So it levels up the skill floor
Like
for
the
everybody.
bar to entry, yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah. But yeah, people that feel threatened, they're probably working hard on their craft, and then they see these images being made really, really fast, and they're like, shit, I need to keep up with that. I need to make something as good as quickly. There's no way. But they're not realizing that they can also use it, make something cool, and then draw on top of it to make it even better or make it more what they want to make.
Right. Right. And I think it's the same with even normal technology, right?
Yep.
I don't know how to do math anymore.
Yeah, no.
I just use a calculator, right? But like, what's the point? You know, there's no need. It can do the calculation for you, and like you said, you get a better end result. You know, we can do things like space travel and all these crazy things that we have because we have computers to help us do the nitty gritty grunt work of things, while we can dream big and
Yep.
you know have something, a vision for something, which is kind of what I feel like you're getting. Is it comes down to what's your vision? What do you want to say? Like you said, what do you want to create?
Yeah, exactly. And people that are worried about AI stealing other artists' work, well, I got a news for you. You don't need AI to steal other people's work. It's been done forever. And when you're trying to learn stuff, you're always trying to imitate what's the best out there. So you're gonna look for like, oh, your favorite artist, and then you're kind of gonna imitate their style in a way, and then that's how you develop your own style. It's by mashing all the stuff that you like together, and then that just becomes you, right?
That to me is like people just being super insecure about their job. Like, if your job could be easily replaced by AI or something, like maybe time to start learning something else, or just get better at what you do.
Yeah. I mean, there's always gonna be a place for fine art and for stuff that's made only by humans, like only like non-AR art, because it's still a craft, right? It's still impressive when you see somebody draw something from scratch without the help of anything like that. I think that's why Kim Jong-il was so revered, is because he's only using one brush, one paper, like no rulers, no grids, no tracing. It's all from his head, and that's super impressive. Like, all that stuff it's not going away because AI is here. Probably even it's gonna be even more like sought after. People are gonna want to see human only stuff,
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if anything, it'd probably make it more valuable.
Yeah.
Or more impressive when you see it.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make a cool robot, and whatever tool allows me to do it with the less stress or less, problems, I'm gonna use that. I want to make my life easier, and I want to make it harder. Like, I could draw all of this from scratch on a piece of paper and scan it, but it's not gonna be fun. For me, at least. It's fun for some people. Some people enjoy the act of just drawing. And for me, it's never been about drawing. It's been about creating stuff. Yeah. AI is super hot topic right now, and I always enjoyed, discussing it with people. Everybody has their own take on it. There's some people that have made incredible stuff using it. I'm always excited with new technology, especially for art. Like that's why I'm using VR. As soon as I picked it up and used it, I'm like, oh shit, I understand why it's so powerful, and I just kept going. You know?
When do you think you first started using VR?
VR?
Yeah.
4 years ago, maybe.
What kind of prompted you to pick it up? You know, was it just seeing the ads, watching a promo video, or did you know somebody that was using it first and they told you it was like, hey, you know, you really can try to use this?
It was kind of random. I don't know, man. Maybe I saw a YouTube video out of it, but I can't remember what it was. And I just went after work and I picked up one and was like, it would be fun to try. But I didn't understand how powerful it was. It was like, I'll just get one because, you know.
Because why not? It's
like,
cool.
Yeah, that's the new thing, right? It's like VR was kind of buzzword, you know. Oh shit. Maybe play some games, maybe, you know.
Is it any worse than like staring at a screen all day? Does it like do you get like headaches or anything? Do you get tired from it?
It's not as bad as you think it'd be. For me, it's better for my posture because I'm not hunched over a Cintiq or a keyboard. It's better for my carpal tunnel.
Are you standing up right now?
I'm sitting down, but I'm sitting very straight, and I can even lean back in my chair.
That's cool. It's funny when you're using your hands to talk and you can see it on the screen. It's like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can even use like cameras.
Oh wait, what?
So I could film my work, and you see it here. But I can also film my face. I have the default avatar, but you can have your. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like when you play games, it's fun to see the reaction of people. Like we play VR golf every Thursday, and then when you see somebody that lands like a nice putt, they're like, yes. You see their physical reaction. The same for
That's pretty tight.
The bad move, you know. Oh, fuck. They throw their hands up in the air. Yeah. What's really funny too is like there's a sense of physical boundaries in VR too. So if you go really, really close to people, like it feels like you're in their bubble. And it's very like uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be probably more people who do streams in the future, you know, with VR headsets and stuff.
Yeah.
Artists who want to do, you know, there's gamers that stream, so it seems like a pretty logical next step for a lot of people.
The new headset from Meta, Facebook, just got announced this week, and it's super expensive. It's like $1,500 US or $2,000 Canadian, and I think that they're taking this kind of the wrong direction. They need to make it as affordable as possible for people. Like they're always staggering the release of their projects. Like it's gonna be one that's gonna be very tech focused, and then one that's gonna be very price focused or affordable to people. And right now it's the tech one, and even for me, somebody that uses it every day, all day, it's still so much money, like $2,000. You can get a brand new setup for that.
A full setup, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a rig and a headset for that much.
Yep. It's the price of 3 of their current headset. But I'm glad that they're still developing it, even if their division of VR stuff is not making a ton of money. They're still driving it forward. So as much as you can hate Facebook and the Zuck, like I'm glad that they cornered that market and they're still pushing it.
I mean, yeah, I agree. They're looking forward, right? I mean, they're not looking at the next 1, 2, 3 years. I mean,
Yeah.
that vision's like 10 plus years.
Like they have so much money right now that they can allow themselves to spend it on not profitable stuff.
Someone's got to fund the tech, though.
Yep.
You know, the research isn't free, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's good that they are. I mean, arguably, you know, people probably view NFTs very similarly.
Yeah.
The technology is still like the VR headset. You know, it's got to keep advancing. And in 10, 15 years, when it's more popular, sure, yeah. The average layperson may start using it more, but until that happens, it's just going to be the early adopters for now.
It was the same thing with phones too. Remember when people were saying, "Yeah, I don't need a cell phone. I can just
cell phones.
I can just grab."
What do you need a cell phone for? You
Yeah.
got a phone at home, and,
Yeah.
and those giant, those like gigantic cell phones that used to come like plugged into this giant box thing.
Yep. People like to complain a lot. So all the outrage you see on Twitter about NFTs or AI or all that stuff. People that are the most pissed about it, they rarely produce anything of value with it. They just like to jump on the bandwagon and have validation of other people that are rage at the same thing as them.
Yeah, or it's just something to distract them from whatever's going on in their own lives.
Yeah.
Which is fine if that's how they want to pass their pastime.
It's a lot of noise. I'll just let people be upset and I'll keep making my funny robots.
Exactly. The day that you stop making robots is the day that I am very sad.
Yeah, I mean, if I stop, it's because I physically can't, or mentally. But I'm gonna need something big to stop me from doing what I love. looking cool. How much time we spent? It's only been an hour. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you move fast.
It's fast, yeah. Maybe I should try to do one like this.
I mean, I feel like you've already added all the little doohickeys and
Yeah,
nuts and extra lights. You already added lights.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to go for another one, go for it. If you're happy with how it is.
I'm doing one of those because they look so cute, and I really want to see how you do one of them.
Yeah.
I love that look.
They look like a giant like slushy can.
Slushy can.
Yeah.
What type of slushies you drinking, bro?
I clearly
Slushy
don't,
by you?
but it kind of looks like a slushy can.
We can try to make one that's more organic, less boxy than this guy.
It is really cute, though.
Hmm. This is much harder for me to do than this. I'm more used to making square, very angular, angry looking shapes. And I have to be soft and round. Kind of counterintuitive. But I'll give it my best try.
I know how this goes. You're gonna say, "I'll give it my best try." It's probably gonna look like shit, and then it's like something sort of masterpiece. How it always goes.
I set the bar for like just okay, and then if it gets better, I makes me look good, you know.
Under promise, always.
Yeah. One thing that's really cool from the AI is it gives me all the colors for free. Like, just color pick
It adds
this.
in the little yellow and the. Yeah.
Boom. Oh, that's not the right color. Darker, maybe. I don't have to figure all that shit out. I mean, it's there for free.
You can just copy paste it.
Cool yellow bits too. I'm gonna put something here. I kind of like the little antenna stuff that's going on too. Damn, it's dummy thick.
It looks like a big egg.
Yeah.
Or like
what,
a Baymax, you know, with the marshmallow shape.
Kind of reminds me of Maschinen Krieger, like a German, Japanese mecha stuff.
With
Same
like
shit.
the what do you call it? Things that float, like little gravity pull to hold the arms up and stuff.
Yeah. What would be cool to do is open up this guy and then put something inside of it.
Oh, make it like a glass dome. You mean?
Not even glass dome, but like a solid dome, but just like a cockpit kind of thing.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, like almost like a roll cage type of thing.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a Pokemon a little bit.
Did you see Pokemon that came out?
Yeah.
That round one, the ground green one.
Yeah.
It's on your mind, I can tell.
I can merge stuff. Or not merge, but move stuff organically. It gets a
That's really cool, actually.
Cool shapes. That's fun. I can't really do that with very square looking things.
I feel like everybody tuning in today didn't realize we'd get a 2-for-1.
Yep. That's too quick with this one.
It's up your alley, you know, Mechas. You were making the normal thing.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to like curate, I guess is the best way to put it, for A.N.I.M.O? Thinking about like the different shapes of, you know, the chassis and the legs and things like that.
It's kind of hard to tell. Like I just started doing it, and then when I had to stop, I just stopped. I can make this all day. So if you're like, oh, I need 20 mechas, I'll just make 20 of them. You know. If there's stuff that I don't like, I'll just take it off. But for A.N.I.M.O, it went pretty well. I just made a bunch of them, and then Magic was like, oh yeah, we need 3 more. Like, okay, we need 3 more.
Magic is definitely the brains of a lot of our operation.
Oh yes. Let's try something cool here.
Nice.
Carve all this out. And carve this out as well. Take another pilot. Save this.
Are you gonna put a pilot in there? You're saying?
Yep. Shark maybe?
Sure.
Whoa.
That's kind of funny. I think you just created a new pilot suit for us.
Yeah. Now I have to mint it and I have to build a whole
I
thing.
mean,
Holy shit.
we'll have to get some low polys to put in the game. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Magic. I don't know how he should sit, like this maybe.
Does that make his torso too short?
I mean, what about this guy? You know?
He's a bat. His head's too small.
That's pretty cool. Make sure he has enough room for his little fin. Little gasket. close. Ugh. Barely.
Yeah, I was wondering, are you thinking about making like a clear window for him to look at it, or is it just just a closed shell?
Just gonna close like this.
Okay.
Just gonna close, and then you put 2 screens right here.
There you go.
Put 2 screens like this, and then close right here, and then right here, this is the cameras which he sees out of.
Yep.
This is the camera, and then all of this is, you know, wired back to this. Right? I can see even if this is closed. Engineering.
Fixed it.
This is the solution for all the sci-fi games where they all have a full face helmet, you know? Like Titanfall and Destiny, everybody has a closed helmet with no eyes. That's the solution. Cameras.
What texture do you feel like, or material texture is what I'm getting at, is hardest to kind of replicate for you, or do you think in general?
Technically,
like that glassy look, like metallic look, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that kind of thing.
For like game engine, what's really hard to make is transparent stuff or anything that's hair or like translucent stuff. So if there's one window in a game, it's hard to compute, right? If there's 2 windows back to back, the light going through both, it like shoots the processing power like exponentially. If you have 3, like the more windows you have back to back, the hardest the engine will compute. Like it's so much work. So usually what they do is they have one window, and then like there's a window, but there's a plane behind it, like this, and they just put an image on the plane like this. So it's like you're looking at the image and you're not looking at what's behind it, right? They're like blur this and make it look like it's, you know, a
Like
city, but it's not a city. It's just a
prefabricated image,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Makes sense, because otherwise they'd have to render the entire background, right?
Yeah, it's hard to compute. So for, you know, transparent stuff like that, I know when I design stuff at work and I may put transparent stuff there, the tech artist usually doesn't like me much because it makes it harder for them.
You're like, but it looks cool, man.
It looks dope.
Cool.
You can see the shark through the thing. Dude, it's gonna be sick. But yeah, as far as myself, I'm really bad at drawing humans or making, you know, human faces. I can do monsters and mechs all day, but having like a human face for me is very hard to make. Like it's not necessarily texture, but it's more subject matter, I guess.
I also feel like with drawing, human-like or humanoid faces, we're so used to seeing so many of them that
Yeah.
our brains are like hypercritical of it, you know. But with a mech, it's like even mild asymmetry, it'd be hard to tell. You'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever, and your brain will just fill in the details.
You can get away with a lot of stuff, for sure. But every time I draw a human face, it always ends up looking like me for some reason. So if I draw like a pretty girl, it's like a pretty girl version of me. Which is super weird.
I think Sigmund Freud probably has like something about that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some deep lore about that.
Yo, Red's on such a waifu kick. He'd be into that. You should probably send him.
Yeah. All right. Keep your DMs open.
Lady Mech coming at you.
Man, but I've
With,
never been a fan of drawing humans anyway. Like it's not what I like doing, so you know, I won't do it.
Yeah, you like mechas.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
I like monsters though. I really like creatures, the dragons and dinosaurs and insects and weird shit. I really enjoy that.
I think eventually we'll need to have more of those pilots.
More what? Sorry.
Of that kind of pilot in the future.
Yeah.
We'll have other additions.
But even the pilots, they're so good. Like 2D does such a good job at it. Like I don't know how she does it. I couldn't make something that cute. Everything that I make ends up looking like angry or, you know, it's too edgy. Right?
Too much character.
Yeah.
We're a family friendly brand.
Yeah, Christian. It's a retina scanner.
Ooh, nice.
I close this for now. Again, same with this. I feel like the overall shape's kind of cool. I'll start putting more bullshit.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, he reminds me of a character, but I can't say who. The big nose, like Lilo and Stitch, a little bit. You know the.
Eva from Overwatch.
Yeah. No, but like it's a face of like a shark-looking guy from a Disney movie.
I remember. Yeah, no, I think it is Lilo and Stitch. I
Yeah.
remember they all had different ones, and one did look like a watery type shark thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to find it now.
It's really hard not to make faces when you draw stuff.
I feel like there was another anime that, or cartoon, I should say, that also had a character that looked like that, though. I don't think it was just Lilo and Stitch.
I just found it
Yes.
and posted it in the chat.
Yeah. That's him, the police guy.
Oh, the police guy. Yeah.
Maybe it's because of this yellow thing makes like eyes. Maybe there's just one. Like it's on top here. Let's try that. Something like asymmetric. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It looks kind of cute though.
Yeah. But it's less Disney shark police guy.
That's right.
Start to add some more details. For this, I usually use my square brush to make details, but since this guy is rounder, I'm gonna use like a cylinder maybe. Like this. That's the fun part. Everything's figured out. You just need to add little things here and here, here and there. It's not as taxing mentally as trying to figure out what the hell you're doing. This is an AMA, but nobody's asking any questions. Everybody's just vibing. Lo-fi music.
Dude, I could watch this shit for hours, man. I don't know what's going on, but it's sick.
I'm glad.
I'm just zoning out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm building that Gundam right now too, watching this on the side, and it's just like perfect background kind of watching.
Awesome. I'm not
You
used
post
to
these
like.
on YouTube after?
Yeah. I'll definitely post it.
Yeah.
I feel like we get a ton of
Yeah,
views on this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm not used to talking to myself like every other streamer. Like, I watch some people and they can just talk for hours and hours, and I need somebody to ask me stuff.
Yeah, usually there's like chat to interact with.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have Twitch chat pulled up right now, but I have Discord. I can see Discord.
Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Can you have chat like appear in your view right now or no?
Yeah, I have it right now. When I'm looking up like this, it's because I'm looking at I have
Oh, no way.
Discord and I have my stream here,
That's so sick.
so I can see who's talking in Discord.
That's cool. Yeah, we can't see the screens.
Yeah.
You think these ones are gonna get minted or no?
Yeah, definitely we can do that.
Cool.
After stream, I'll do like a quick render and then I can mint it and we can raffle it to whoever was here.
Oh, that'd be insane. What else are you working on? What else keeps you busy? You have a full-time job too?
Yeah, I do have a full-time job. I work at Warner Brothers, and the game that we've been making for the past 4 years is coming out next week. I'm really excited about that.
Damn, that's huge. Congrats, dude.
Yeah, thanks. Gotham Knights.
Oh hell yeah, dude. That's sick.
I still can't talk much about it. I don't know when the NDA is gonna be lifted or embargo and like stuff, but I can't wait to share all my stuff I've made on this game.
That's so sick. Yeah, I work in gaming too, so I kind of know. I'm like, I just, as a general rule, don't talk about
Yeah.
don't talk about shit until I see someone else doing it.
What are you doing?
I work primarily in marketing, so I'm
Okay,
not like on the
nice.
dev side or anything, but
So even more hush hush.
a little, yeah. It's like, it's hard to explain. A lot of what I do is not, well, it's basically like you have to wait until certain times where you can talk about certain things, but you have to plan on that shit in advance, and then I'm sure as you know, like shit
Yeah.
changes every day, so
Mm-hmm.
I find that a lot of what we do is like afterthought. So
Yeah.
like we're the last to find out what the fuck is going on, and so we're always changing plans and stuff around, but it's still fun. It keeps you on your toes.
The marketing for games looks really hard because the gaming community is not the most friendly community.
It's pretty savage, dude.
I
You gotta
was
have a
pissed.
tough skin.
Yep. I know. I see stuff on Reddit and Twitter about the game that we're making, and sometime I want to say something, but
It's usually better not to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough. Everybody has an opinion, and it's hard to distill down like who's trying to be constructive versus people just fucking trolling or just talking shit for the sake of it. Because I think you talked about it before, is that like negativity typically gets really high engagement, you know? Like you could say something really gnarly and people are gonna either agree or disagree like really passionately, versus if you say something really positive, like not a lot of people are gonna back you up on it.
That's true.
Unfortunately, that is kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, even talking about games, even in the streaming community, what gets the most views? Oh my god, famous streamer caught hacking, and that's their like clickbait, right?
Yeah.
And so people just don't want to admit that people are good.
Yeah, the YouTube shit has gotten out of hand.
It has.
Like
It has.
once you figure out what works, you just do
It's
it
an
over and over
algo,
again,
right?
no matter
It's
what.
an algorithm, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
whatever it takes to get that monetization, they're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. And I've seen that
Yeah.
before. Like streamers
Can't
will
be bad,
admit, yeah.
So what you're telling me is I should shit on people on Twitter to
Yep.
get more followers.
Pretty much. It's fucked up, but it's
Alright.
true.
Copy that.
Magic's like, heck,
No,
we're gonna delete your Twitter. He's gonna change your Twitter password.
No, it's kind of crazy. I think it's interesting too. Like the gaming space is evolving so much. It's gone from, I think, so much competitive gaming to now these new like cozy games.
yeah.
Like Stardew's been around forever. Animal Crossing was probably the first like really big one because of COVID.
Yep.
But there's so many companies working on those kinds of games now. It's kind of cool. Like it's like becoming way more chill and laid back. Like people are like, yeah, I don't want to be stressed when I'm playing games.
Yeah, for sure. Even like Cult of the Lamb recently. There's like half of it is
Yeah.
combat and half of it is just chilling.
I wanted to try that actually. That's a good reminder. I should go pick that up. I heard it's awesome.
It was really cool. I played it a bunch on vacation, like on the plane, and it's a cool one.
Yeah,
It's super cute. The art style is
love
neat.
Stardew. Oh yeah, the art is so sick. What other games are you playing right now?
Oh boy. Usually the good old Destiny 2 was my go-to.
Hey.
But recently Overwatch with the boys has been fun.
Yeah, dude, we got to get you in for ripping a couple games.
Yeah. And what else? VR golf every Thursday with the boys. That's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And when there's a lot of downtime on Destiny, I usually play Minecraft.
Speaking of which, we have on server actually.
Yeah. It's pretty dead though. It's only Mosh playing on it. From
He
time
has
to
a good
time,
time.
I'll jump in.
He has a good time. What
Yeah.
matters?
I love Minecraft. It's such a good game.
And this is where we plug that A.N.I.M.O All Stars is going to be easy to pick up for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you usually listen to music when you sculpt, like at work and everything, or no?
Yeah, I'm more
Nice.
productive when I listen to music, but I like to listen to podcasts and different
Oh,
types of stuff. It depends what I'm trying to do. Like if I need to focus and design something, I'll put on music. But if I just have to, detail something or make something that's not mind consuming, I'll put a podcast or YouTube or whatever.
What I've heard really works is listening to the same song for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
oh my gosh! Of course, Milo had to pop in and say that.
K-pop 10-hour version.
The K-pop master on a 10-hour loop.
See ya, Milo.
Cow.
I don't know how he does it. It's fucking. Is he in Singapore or is he in Australia? I can never remember.
For some reason, I think it's Singapore,
Yeah, that might be it.
but not 100 on that.
What time is it? Yeah, that would make sense. It's like the
Yeah.
12-hour difference.
Was it Singapore? Was it the Philippines?
It might be that. You know.
Might be it. Yeah.
Honestly, he could be anywhere in the world, and I would agree with you.
That's because he doesn't seem like he sleeps, and then he's such a ninja, he hops in and out at all hours, so.
It's looking cool.
I agree.
What's cooler though, the AI or the human one?
Well, that's shark.
Yeah, the shark is cooler.
There's more thought into the shark, which I like.
I'm glad I'm not getting replaced by AI.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We will feed it all of your material.
Yep.
Well, actually, I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to train AI with A.N.I.M.O stuff and my own work, so I can generate more of it faster.
You're a madman.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Then he's gonna take credit for it, and then we'll talk about AI rights and
Yeah.
copyright AI
Like,
stuff.
is it stealing if you're stealing your own work?
Right?
Mhm.
Ah.
Checkmate. Because it's always hard to pinpoint what your own style is. Like, I know when other people say, like, oh, this is what you do, but to see it from the AI's perspective and what it, like, distills it to would be pretty interesting. I'm gonna do that, like, really more in depth and try to feed it a whole bank of, like, my whole portfolio, or even like the 10,000 A.N.I.M.O to see what it comes up with after.
You know, I think it'll still be tough, because even for music, right? Like the whole Spotify music algorithm thing, they've got it down pretty good, but even then, like, you don't always like the suggested songs.
Yeah, that's true. And the best algorithm knows on TikTok. It knows what you want to see.
Before you even think it.
Yeah.
I've seen ads for stuff like that before. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. My TikTok keeps showing me this Italian guy making sandwiches.
I think TikTok is calling you fat.
Yeah, definitely fat. I've been trying to get fat for so long.
TikTok knows that you traveled recently, so it's like trying to give you those memories back.
Yeah. No, that was even before.
So it knew you wanted to go.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, East Coast is leaving. See ya, East Coast. Take care, man.
If you're trying to get fat, just come to the States and hang out with Duck and I for a weekend.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll get some weight from that.
Yeah, I don't know how Dougie doesn't have more weight on. He eats like
Metabolism.
nobody's business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's the same thing for me. It's my metabolism. I can't gain weight that much.
Duck, you're muted, by the way, if you're talking, bud.
I don't think he is.
Okay.
What was that?
Never mind.
Duck is sipping on the adult Dougie beverage right now.
Yeah.
So.
No, man, I've been working for 8 hours so far.
It's
wish I was
Saturday.
sucking.
What are you doing?
I wish I was sucking on ducky juice.
Ducky juice.
I think we need to reword that sentence for you there, Duck.
Yeah. Alright. And it's been another hour, and we finished another one. Just cranking these out.
You were rocking them today, Jesus.
Yep. Honestly, they both look great.
Yeah, how's this looking?
Or
Shark guy.
I can't decide which one I like better. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I was planning to do something, Halloween theme, but I guess
And you
AI
did,
just took the.
but I mean,
Yeah, this one's pretty fun. Yeah, it's cool. Even closes pretty well.
when you mint that one though, is that how you're gonna do it? You're gonna have to do a shot of it open and then closing.
I don't. Maybe I can animate it. Who knows? That'd be cool.
It's like open and slowly. Yeah.
I'm not good at animating. Usually, Magic takes care of all of that. So.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I kind of like it opened.
Safe.
Yeah, it reads well from the front. You can see the eyes a little bit. Back, he even has butt cheeks. It's pretty funny. He stands well. This guy too is pretty cool.
Well, they both look great.
So yeah, maybe I'll render them quickly and then either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know if I have time though. Maybe max Monday we can raffle these off, people.
Yep, we will.
Before I leave though, I'll make a little base for each of them. Make sure he's sitting in the middle. When it rotates well. I always end up making these kind of rotating displays for my things. I should really have a bunch of them saved up, like ready to go.
I literally thought you had those. I'm surprised you don't have them saved.
everything back. You know? It's like... Just grabbing all the parts, putting it in this layer right here. Grabbing all of this. Boom. And the same thing with this guy.
Wait. Why is Bat just floating head now?
Because he's right here in this layer, and I have to
Oh,
put it all the
okay.
way at the bottom,
Gotcha.
and it's kind of annoying to do, so I'm gonna put everything in the blue one on this layer. That's the kind of tedious part from Medium, is organizing all the stuff. Like there's no Control A to select everything. I have to select each layer one by one. It's kind of annoying, but don't have a choice. And putting everything here. And now I can put the bat in this one. Now I have this guy separate and this guy separate.
So shines a good deed in a weary
Make sure it is in the middle. Well, that's cool. It kind of even looks like a shark from above. Nice. Well, this was a short and sweet stream, but I feel like we did a bunch of stuff.
I ate a ton.
Yeah, I don't know.
Short and sweet, my ass.
Yeah, it's always fun to do these, but I need more questions.
We'll collect more next time.
Yeah.
Before we
That's
start
like-
it. But
It's
Yeah,
fun
we
just
do
to
have,
chat.
like an A.N.I.M.O channel just to ask the questions. Then
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. That way we can answer whatever one by one.
Yeah. Well, I can just rant about AI for like 2 hours. That works too.
That's what you did this time, I think, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. We'll try to do more of these. Now I'm back from vacation. I have more energy. Can schedule
It's good to
these
hear.
like once a month, maybe. That'd be cool.
Be sick.
So yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys soon. We'll do more of these.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
Thanks, Mech.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mark.